Yeah, of course. Nice to meet you.
too.
I love the earrings, the little
Thank
nods of the
you.
character.
You're in the film, absolutely.
Yes. And I just wanted to ask, I mean, it's such amazing characters that they really bring to life here. They're so real and grounded. What did you really take away from playing this person?
I mean, literally, I took away a lot of things from Lee's house to put into my house.
As you should. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Charlotte did such an incredible job dressing the whole set and finding the artwork, reaching out and finding artists that would be in the home. And so I have the rug. I picked up the gardening technique that Lee uses in the background, making mounds, Kugel culture. I've got one in my backyard now. So beyond that, just lovely group of people that I adore and upped my game and made me smile and just yeah.
It looked like a very fun project. So
Very much. I told Andrew early on too that it felt more like a lot of things that I've done. I mean, I love the work that I've done, but this one felt like it was, in addition to being an incredible film, just an incredible quality of life sort of a thing.
yeah.
And it was just joyful. It wasn't far from my biological family. It's a new little chosen family. It's everything that you want a job to be. An absolute dream.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy your time. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Caitlin.
Kelly,
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
I'm so hungry and so excited to be here. I want to be fed in multiple ways. Every right.
Absolutely. I mean, I have to ask, what was your first impression of this project and why were you like, yes, I have to do that?
I was just really excited to be a queer person telling a queer story, and that was the most exciting thing to me.
Yeah.
And getting to celebrate this part of my identity and it's just really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And it has such an incredible cast. So what was it like working alongside Lily? I mean, Bowen, all of them.
Oh my God. I'm still freaking out. I still can't believe I get to work with them and also be friends with them. They're all just such wonderful, kind, amazing, talented humans. And yeah, I'm just grateful.
Amazing. I really resonated with your character as well as Bowen's, just kind of feeling lost and messy at times. So what did you really take away from taking on this character?
Oh my God. I think the thing that really stays with me is just the message of having a chosen family. And there's a line that Bobo Lay says, Kendall, Chris's cousin, says we're not good enough alone. And I just think that's such a beautiful sentiment. Together we're more than enough, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah. Well, do you have a favorite thing about weddings, just to close out?
Eating. Dancing.
Right. Drinks.
Yeah. Which I shall partake in here today, hopefully.
Right. Yes. Go get one. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
I just wanted to start. I mean, what really drew you to this project and you were like, okay, this is something I need to be a part of?
Okay, so I think this is my first English film, and this was also a almost first audition for me in English, and that point actually drew my mind. And the other one is that this film has an original, right, which I have never done before. This is the first time I'm doing reimagining film which has an original, so that was a kind of a real big challenge for me, and I really wanted to be a part of it.
And what do you think people are going to take away from seeing this wonderful film?
Well, this is a story about it's a queer story, but also a story about a chosen family, which now every people, if they watch this film, I want them to feel that there's a lot of love, and we could take away some, when you're building your own family, this is a very brave thing you should do, but this is also a happy moment, could be a happy moment on your life.
And do you have a favorite thing about weddings?
Well, I'm not quite close to a wedding thing. I'm not close, but the best thing about wedding is that it's a huge romance in one person's life, which you could find your own loved one and be all half of your life. So I think that's a real romantic part when you say I take her, I take him, that part. It's really romantic, I guess.
Well, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I just wanted to start out just kind of, where did this project come from? What was the first inkling of it that you heard?
Yeah, so the original Ang Lee's The Wedding Banquet was the first gay movie that I ever saw. And the fact that it was a gay and Asian movie, it was very meaningful to me. I was very fortunate that the producers of our film got to talking, and they were looking for a director who might shepherd a reimagining. And I'd worked with two of our producers, Joe Piro and James Seamus, on my second feature, Driveways, and they said, "Why don't you talk to this guy?" And so I had a meeting with Anita Guo, and the rest is history.
Amazing. And what was your goal going into it, making it modernized, kind of telling the story, but like adding it to, where we are today?
Yeah, I think I really used my own personal experiences and kind of the phase of life that I'm in to kind of be my creative North Stars. I have a boyfriend, and we've been talking about getting married and talking about having kids, and it's really hard conversations, and they're very nuanced, and I wanted to find a way to put that in a film, and both kind of make fun of it, but also like really take it seriously.
And there's so many touching moments in this film, and has an incredible cast. Was there a favorite scene for you to film and just like bring to life?
Yeah, I think I loved the Korean wedding, just because it was one of those scenes where we had our entire cast and I could see them all together, and they were wearing their hanboks, the Korean traditional costume, and it was so like meaningful for me to see them participate in this ritual that I've seen like my brother get married, and like my cinematographer got married with like a big Korean wedding, and just to like find a way to make Korean weddings a little gay.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations on the film. Thank you.